Today, on your way to the bus station, there is something terrible happened in front of you. Somebody carry a knife and he is going to attack somebody. So you are urgently to call the police to come into the incumbent scenario and to solve the problem. However, on that day, you missed the most important meeting with your customer. So you are scolded by your supervisor. And after out of the office, you don't have the opportunity to eat what you want to eat the most by your dinner. So you have something distressed in your mind when you go back to home. However, as you check the book list of the magazine, you find that maybe there is some book in your mind that can tell you how you feel or how you can figure out when you are distressed. So you have an idea just to describe what you feel today and what you want to reflect to be a more beneficial tomorrow for them. And after that, you find maybe something horrible or bad in one day can often be the nutrition for another day, or at least for tomorrow. And on the next day come, you get into the office, your supervisor tell you that you will be dismissed after this week, and you are so surprised and having the bad mood. But after you get back to your office, you find some note on your table, and that is the person you like so much that he wants to invite you to a movie after the office. So you have a little smile on your face and just make the dismiss from the office things out of your mind. And after a whole day fatigue, you get back to home and find that this today, though not very terrible, with some surprise, is indeed an interesting event in your life. Because when something bad happens, then something surprising or happy then come. And by the yesterday experience, you want to find something in your mind for the tomorrow's suggestion. So you go to find another book in your mind as yesterday. And after that, I mean the writing about this day's experience or feel, you find that everything can be restarted just after what I have written down after. So, sometimes you might think that maybe writing about yourself, no matter in field or experience, could be beneficial more than a friend's suggestion, because that can clear your mind and activate your hope for the future that is coming. Of course, to describe is an art and a skill. It needs some training. If you really want to make writing as your good assistant to your prominent or prosperous life. But the training is not very hard, because on the rational part, if you have the experience to describe an event, a material thing, or a relationship, and to analyze their detrimental or beneficial causal relationship, then you will have the rational power in writing. And on the sensible part, you just need to write something that you feel about the things around you. And imagine that if you have some words to tell, what will you tell to things around you? And after these two kinds of training, a mind and very eminent mind will come into your inner world, and that is the literatural mind. And when it comes into becoming your mind, you will find everything, no matter complicated or convoluted, will all become easily tackled and understand. Because by the wording process, a mix will become one. A mass will become the single. And this is the literatural mind that can make out so writing may not be only a little skill in your daily life. However, when it can make one body have a literature mind and make things very simple and clear to him and make him having a always prosperous future and mindset, then writing is not more a little skill anymore. It is a very beneficial art that everybody can train and learn. And after this understanding, also you will find that, so if you read more good articles, then your literature mind can also be broadened. And this above is what the lesson that we use our mind to write article and use the article to nourish our mind the lesson. Okay, this is the today's lesson.